Hello, class. This is my little introduction to myself and who I am as far as a person and not just a professor, which you are in my class. I am your professor, and we're here to learn together, which I'm looking forward to. But first, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about myself. This is my office that I'm speaking from, and as you can see, it's splattered with all kinds of stuff on the wall um, associated with my interest in experimental music and theater and the hominins, our human 7 million year history of um, human lineage. Yeah, this is my man cave, I guess you could say. It's the one red room of our house. Upstairs right now, my two girls, 12 and 8, and my wife are getting ready to go to school and take off this morning. I'm down here, as I usually am, looking at my computer and communicating with it in some way. And so I'll take a little tour of what's gotten us through the COVID um, era this past couple years. Um, and my wife's brilliant idea was to bring in more animals, and we started with we had originally, of course, the four of us humans and one dog, Hamish. Um, well, Hamish is still around, and so are us four humans. But now we have um, five cats. We brought home one that was pregnant, and she was a rescue, and I said, let's get rid of all the babies when she has them. Well, girls named the babies and kept all well, four of the five babies, and now we have five cats. So that's one other set of species of animals in our home. The other set is, well, we decided to get 6 chicks, right? That was a popular thing to do right at the very beginning of COVID, and there was a big shortage of chickens. And well, those 6 chicks became about 25, so we get about almost a dozen of eggs a day. Not bad, no complaints there, and don't mind the roosters that sort of gotten used to in the background. And lastly, my wife said, well, let's just add to this mix, and it's not enough, obviously. Let's add to this mix a couple of goats. So she got two goats, one mama and one baby, and well, that eventually became 11 goats, and so we had 11 goats. We got rid of a couple, so we're down to about 6 or 7 goats. I don't. That's my kid's domain. My 12-year-old really sort of takes care of all the animals, and I'm just one of the animals here that gets a haircut every once in a while. So yeah, and that's what's kept our family together, I think, is the animal world. On the other hand, for me, my personal outlet has been for the last 15, 20 years. I've been into theater, and sort of been the hobby of mine. And it became puppet theater, giant puppets and masks, that world. And well, I have built a couple puppets in the last 10 years, actually, on my own. And these are giant puppets that end up about 15 foot high, 17 foot high on my shoulders. And so I built a new puppet. I built a dragon puppet, 2 dragon puppets 4 or 5 years ago. Now I started a new one about 2 years ago. This is a Green Man puppet. I'll give you a little tour of the Green Man here in a minute. So yeah, that's that's been my refuge, is the world of disappearing into building a puppet. The other important thing that you got to do in life is eat. And one of my favorite foods, and what I think should be added to the food groups, and that is dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is completely my obsession. It's been since I was a kid, since I was eating Reese's, but today is a good day for chocolate, especially the very dark chocolate. You can see that's 88%. I don't like anything less than 85%. This is Endangered Species brand, was one of my favorite brands, but there's other brands, but this is one of my favorites, usually in the store that I go to. So, and even better is these dark chocolate kind bars, which are very similar. It's about the same strength of chocolate, but it's got a little mocha in there and lots of nuts, recreating and redefining the Reese's Cup. Today is the new nut chocolate bars out there. So, hey, that's a little bit about me. I look forward to learning something about yourself, and go in there into the course and introduce yourself in the discussion box. You don't have to do videos, but definitely take a picture and just explain what is important to that picture to you. But obviously, before you do that, though, you actually need to do the quiz. You got to look at the syllabus, go through the syllabus, go through the Getting Started module, and then take the Getting Started syllabus quiz that is there for you to be had. And you can't really do anything else till you do that. So you got to take that quiz. You got to make 100% on it, then move on into the rest of the semester. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side of that quiz. All right. Have a good day.